Does God gives us brain and later asks us not to think with it? Welcome one, welcome all. Welcome to my channel, Thinking for Change. Thinking for Change is a program that is designed to help the African child, help mankind, and help us as a nation, as a people, to look at the happenings and to see if there's a way we can be able to remedy. Because the space where we are now, if we keep quiet and we feel less concerned because we think maybe now we are still comfortable, we are breeding, or we are going to breed a generation that we will not be proud of. So that is one of the reasons why Thinking for a Change came up. What is Thinking for a Change? Thinking for a Change simply means looking at the past, the present, and the future, which simply means bringing the past to the present and using the present to correct the future. That is what Thinking for a Change is, where we are going to be looking at a whole lot of things that has affected us as mankind and as African child in particular. Because this program, this channel is strictly designed especially to help the African people, to help the African child to think in line with who Yahweh himself has made us, especially now that we are in a space where that we cannot be able to think, we cannot be able to do anything on our own. We are in our space. All we think, all we do is religion. We don't care about the happenings that is here. How do we remedy our young ones who are yet to come? How do we see that will make amends? Especially, how do we make sure that we warn ahead of? Because now we are in a space where everything does not matter. And that is what Thinking for a Change is all about. Where we are going to be categorically using the power of thinking, positive thinking, to change a whole lot of things. In where we thinking to see that we'll make sure that we re-educate and we reintroduce what makes us tick as African people and as African child, where we think that the only time the African child can be able to do things is only when he does a lot of things in the Eurocentric way of doing things, and we'll think that when we do things in the space, we are according to the space where God himself, or where Yahweh himself have made us, that God himself or Yahweh himself will not see us or will not respect us, will not even come to our rescue. That is what Thinking for a Change is. Thinking for a Change is a channel that we are going to be constructively using our intellect to question a lot of things in the religious, political, economics, and all phase of human endeavor, and make sure that by thinking comprehensively and investigatively and asking questions, positive questions that will help us as mankind to rediscover who we are, to rediscover where we are coming from, where we are and where we are going, because we might not be there tomorrow, but our legacies and our foundations that we are living today, it's what matters, and it's what will speak of us after when we must have gone here, where now we don't care about anything. This is what this program, this is what this channel is all about, where we are going to be holistically looking at a whole lot of things that has affected us, that has not allowed us to come to the space, to the height, or to the realm where Yahweh himself is calling us to be. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and wait, because in this channel, on this program, we're going to be bringing a whole lot of things. We're going to be talking a whole lot, not just only religion, but we are going to majorly center on those key sectors that has affected us as a nation, as African child, and the world entirely, and the world at large. So these are some of the things we are going to question a lot of things and creatively and investigatively look it well, especially as it's happening now in our generation. Because if we fail to amend some of the happenings now, I wonder, and I'm very sad of what our next generations or what our future will look like, our children. So Thinking for a Change, it's a channel, is a program that we are going to be looking at a whole lot of things that has made us think as Africans. If there are things that we want us to discuss, that we want us to see on this channel, because this channel is not a religious channel, is not a political channel, is not, but we are going to be looking at those sectors of life: religious, economics, education, politics, whatever thing that has affected us, that has made us to be where we are now. Because if we must trace back, for us to be able to debate it, we must first know where we started, where we are coming, and where we are currently, so that we can be able to to harness and to be able to arrange or to prepare for the future that is ahead. Because a popular proverb in my dialect says that a child who does not know where the rain starts beating him will not know where the rain stops. So definitely we must first really the religious body will say you are attacking their beliefs, you are attacking their faith, and they don't want to question even their belief. Someone like me, when I ask such questions, people sees me as someone that is that I am kicking against, that I am this, I am that, which is one of the things Thinking for Change is all about, where I ask questions. Does God gives us brain and later ask us not to think with it? The only thing that we can not question is what our beliefs. When you ask people, what is your opinion about this? 100% of the time, what the person will tell you is according to what his religion told him, what his father told him, what politics said, what his mother said, and in actual fact, he never said anything about the issue you asked. So, Thinking for a Change is where we're going to be categorically using the power of positive thinking to question and to analyze and to ask questions as some of those things that has hindered us, that has cost us, that has limited us, that has not allowed us to come to the space or to the heights where Yahweh himself has want us to be. So Thinking for a Change is a program that is designed to bring the African child up to speed of happenings of life, where we are going to be looking Africans do their things. How do we marry? How do we get our formal education? How do we will ask a lot of questions in order for us to be able to trace where we are coming from and why we are in the space or in the state where we are now, and where are we going? Because if we fail to make amends now, we are going to bring a generation that will be worse than today's generation, because a lot of things have decayed, a lot of things have gone haywire. So we are going to retrace ourselves by creative thinking, by thinking outside the box. God has given us the brain, God has given us the mind, because when you think and ask questions, they will tell you that you should have leave it for Holy Spirit to do for you. Question a whole lot of things, especially in line with how it affects us as African children and as African people. So that is what Thinking for a Change is. So please stay tuned on this channel, because we are going to be bringing more of educative, informative programs that will bring you up to speed, that will cause you to be upstanding on your feet without being dependent on people that cannot think. Sharing a whole lot of life experiences. Experience is not matter about age. Experience is not about your process of lifespan, but experience is about how have you been able to manage a lot of issues, challenges that has come to you. So I'm going to be sharing personally, I'm going to be sharing some experiences, I'm going to be bringing some documentations from people who has passed issues of life, who are not myopic in their line of thinking, who are ready liberal to share according to how it is, not mixing it because we want to incubate you with lies. So it's better I tell you the truth, and for you to be free and for you to stand on your feet as an African child and stop complaining and stop depending on people who cannot think. You can do it yourself. That is what Thinking for a Change is. So sit back, relax, and enjoy Thinking for a Change. Click. Like and share. Please always stay tuned, because there is more to come. Don't do what I cannot do, even if you must do. Please do it better.